Thanks for those, Martin. Excellent stuff. So, I joined Punchestown for the Gold Cup chase. Race 7 on your cards over 3 miles and a furlong. Obviously it's a grade 1 event, so always brave for David Hooley, Darren Thompson's Dexter Manor, Frozen Pond for Stu Gray, Greek Tribute for Craig Beckwith, Mr Crabs for Pontypool Racing, Pendle for John Morgan, Paul Parsons, Steady Habit, The Hoplite for Joshua Sutherland, Alan Moir and Annie Golden for Martin Edam, Domes of Panga for Darren Thompson, David Robertson's Enchant Soul, Fiesta Cosworth for Alex Cherry, Grecian Great for David Robertson, Oval Christine for Alex Cherry, Princess Car for David Hooley, Some Dream for John Morgan, Straight Lace for Paul Parsons, Stupid Prime and Stupid Ties for Vinnie Gerard, Talk Marie for Greg Clatterbuck, The Widow for Josh Sutherland and Tight for Craig Beckwith. 23, more than we had in the National. As we wait for them to bring them in, they're racing, and a massive field here at Punchestown, a bit of a billiard table of a course, a few ups and downs, pretty big and wide. Anyway, it's Some Dream that's gone off out into the front by a few lengths from the rest of the pack, which are just being led by John Morgan's second runner, Pendle, who sticks his nose ahead, and then the grey, Talk Marie, as they go over the first. They'll clear that. Up here on the wayside, Domes of Panga's just moved into third over by the Row now. Then we've got fourth, I think it's Frozen Pond, but dropping back. The grey, as I said, is Talk Marie, and then there's Enchant Soul in that opening pack. Out wide, Straight Laced, and I think Mr Crabs, they go over the second. They've all cleared that. Bit of a mistake at the rear by Always Brave. The other one that's just being hurried along a little bit at the rear is the Hoplite. Long way back. As they get to the third, the leaders have cleared. Does the rest. So it's Some Dream and Pendle together from Domes and Panga and Tight up on the route. Then they're followed through by Talk Marie, and then I think Greek Tribute's a little bit wider. Also just on his inside is Frozen Pond. Widest of all is still this Straight Laced. That is the other Clutterbuck runner, which is Mr Crabs. They're just followed through by first of Martin's runner, I think, which is Alan Moir, as they get to the fourth, and they all clear that as well. Again at the rear, wasn't particularly good. The one that was worst of all looks like Dexter Manor as she came joining back, but it is Some Dream that still leads by 3 lengths from stablemate Pendle as they get to the big ditch, the fifth, and we've lost one there, and it was Straight Lace for Paul Parsons that's gone. He was running particularly wide, didn't even make an effort really to get over that. Just thought we'd have a little lay down in the ditch. So Some Dream and Pendle still from Frozen Pond, who's moved into third. Then we've got Talk Marie, second grey there is Oval Christine for Alex Cherry. Back over to the Rows is Domes of Panga. Tight is still tight up against the Row. Then the 2 green silks are Stupid Prime and Stupid Tight, and the Widows much wider. Then we've got, I think, Steady Habit in there. Alan Moir, Fiesta. Alan Moir's probably the widest. Fiesta Cosworth, they go over the sixth. And we've lost another, and this time it's Greek Tribute that's gone. Unlucky for Craig there. Got the second runner here, Tight, which is tight up against the rail, as I mentioned. Just the rest of the field. Steady Habit, Fiesta Cosworth, Grecian Grape. Enchant Soul's dropped back a little bit. And Mr Crabs. Annie Golden towards the Row, hasn't got a lot of room there. They're followed through just by Princess Car, Dexter Manor, and Always Brave. But Some Dream and Pendle go over the seventh together. The rest clear it. Frozen Pond's moved into third on his own. Followed through by Domes of Panga. Now the Widow's moving up on the wide outside, going to slot back in, cut in front of his own stablemate, the Hoplite, as they get to the eighth. They all clear that. Frozen Pond in third was a little bit sticky. And he's a good 6 lengths away from Pendle, who's just half a length away from Some Dream, who leads the Punchestown Gold Cup chase as they head towards the ninth. It's a plain one. They've all cleared it. Frozen Pond in third was slow over it again. But he's got a round position, always handy with such a big field. The one that's still tied up against the rail is Tight for Craig Beckwith as they go over the 10th. Oh, we've got lost another at the back, and it's Princess Card, first of the David Hooley runners. The other one's just at the back at the moment, Always Brave, running alongside Fiesta Cosworth. Dexter Manor's a tail-end Charlie at the moment for Darren Thompson. So back to our leaders, Some Dream and Pendle from the Widow in third, Frozen Pond and Steady Habit. Then we've got Domes of Panga, Enchant Soul, Tight, Annie Golden. A little bit wider of those is the Hoplite. Followed through by Talk Marie. Mr. Crab, Stupid Tides, Grecian Grape up against the Row. Stupid, oh no, I think that's Stupid Tides alongside, or I can't see Stupid Prime. Oh yeah, he's running alongside Alimoir. It's just Martin Needham's second runner as they go over the 12th. They'll clear that. Bit of a mistake at the back by Fiesta Cosworth, but Some Dream still leads. It's come back to the pack a little bit now as Pendle's in second still, and Domes and Panga and the Widow are getting closer. They go over the 13th. That's 4 from home. Another mistake at the back by Fiesta Cosworth. Better watch that one over the next couple of fences. But Some Dream and Pendle, Domes and Panga, the Widow tight, still up against that Row. Talk Marie, widest of those I think is a Steady Habit. Where's that Steady Habit trying to get up on the Row? No, he's the grey Steady Habit, I apologise. That's Frozen Pond in the all dark silks. Anyway, bit of a change up front. Some Dream gives away to Domes of Panga as they go over the 14th, and we've lost one. Pendle's gone, but it's Domes of Panga. Pulling away now from Some Dream. Steady Habit following him through. Out on the wide outside looks like Enchant Soul, and these three are probably having the best of it. The two up against the Row, Annie Golden and Tight as they go over the 15th. With just one to take now and 3.5 furlongs to run. It's Domes of Panga and Steady Habit. They've opened a 4-length advantage from Greece and Great Talk Marie and Chance Soul. Tight, Some Dream is trying to get back into it. Then the Widow is following those through, but it's still Domes and Panga and Steady Habit. These two coming down to the last with just a quarter of a mile left to run. The grey Steady Habit takes it up now from Domes of Panga by half a length. Domes of Panga comes back. Here come the two Robertson machines, Grecian Grape and Enchant Soul. Annie Golden's there, but it's Domes of Panga from Steady Habit. Here comes Annie Golden inside the final furlong. Domes of Panga, Annie Golden's flying. Domes of Panga, Annie Golden takes it up. Annie Golden on the wide outside is Dexter Manor, but it's Annie Golden holding off all challenges. It's going to be another Grade 1 win. Grade 1 win for Martin Needham. Well done. Takes the Punchestown Gold Cup chase. Well, that all should keep you pleased, Mr. Needham. Well done. Annie Golden. You'll be telling me about that in a few texts later, saying how good it was or how bad it was. Anyway, Annie Golden takes it from Domes of Panga and Dexter Manor, 2 for Darren Thompson. Some Dream, our long-time leader for John Morgan, hung on for 4th. I'm not sure who was 5th. 5th was Steady Habit for Paul Parsons.